Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Elle Smiles. Hey, Jenny. Hey, Alexandra. Hey, Sherry. Hopefully people get the notifications. It doesn't look like they are. I don't know where everybody could be. I don't know what's happening. Hello, Christina. Did you get the notification, Christina? Or did you just happen to find it? Oh, good. Click the reminder button. That's good. Good morning, Go Whiskey. This one wants to come out. All right. Hey, Blooming Rose. Hi, Tracy. Blooming Rose, did you get a notification? Hello, Catherine Miller. Good morning. Oh, good. Thank you, Blooming Rose. Thank you. Hey, Jenny. So glad you could make it in. I'm glad you could make it in. Very happy for that. All right. Well, I'm going to get started with the group we have here. Just going to get started. Motion. Okay. So if you hear that buzzing sound, that's just the Ring camera telling me there's motion at the door. Hopefully nobody's coming here. I'm not expecting anybody. No notification, Sherry? Oh, boy. Must be meant to be for you to be here, but hit your reminder button. There's a reminder button. Hey, Mama San. I'm so glad you got me live, too. Catherine, take it easy. Stay hydrated. South Africa. Hi, Lizelle. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Is it hot there in South Africa? Is it very hot? Lizelle, is it hot in Africa? Is it real hot today? All right, let me shuffle these cards really good. Oh, it's winter. Wow. 4 seasons in one day. Oh, Mama San Kylie said they've been changing her settings on a few different channels. You have to keep checking. And yet they claim they're not doing anything. I don't know why YouTube is sabotaging some people. I don't know why. I asked them and they said they're not. They're not changing anything. They're not deleting anybody. Well, somebody there must be doing something. All right. So we are shuffled up very well. So I'm going to get started today with the daily for June 15th, 2021. If you've come in the room, please hit the like button to support my channel. I appreciate it. So we're going to start off with a card that jumped out of the deck itself, which was the Four of Wands. So the energy for those of you here in this room, I like to pick the first card or have the first card that came out be the energy for you guys. So we know with the Four of Wands, this card is about a celebration. It's also about knowing that maybe something is over and now there's a chance for a new beginning. So for a lot of you, it definitely could be that. It could definitely be with the Four of Wands that you guys are trying to look forward to the future. Maybe something didn't work out in your recent past. Maybe something, was disappointing to you. It could have been a job. It could have been not getting a house that you applied for. It could have been not getting a loan. It could have been a relationship. It could have been a lot of different things. For some of you, it also could have been school, maybe not passing a grade and having to retake something. But at the same time, you're anxious to get it done. So with the Four of Wands, again, for the energy for the room, for those of you in here who have hit the like button, it talks about also being with somebody, not doing this alone. There's something that's either coming towards you now, which is going to have a partner with you or a very good friend next to you, somebody supporting you along the way. So whatever it is that this hurdle or this mountain that you're climbing now, you're not going to have to do it alone. There's definitely going to be help that's around you, okay? Definitely going to be help around you. The next card for the room, okay? Hold on one second. Okay. All right, I'm waiting for, okay. All right, you guys. The next card for the room is the Moon card. So you may be very happy, again, about a situation. However, you may have found out something that was not known to you and you were not aware of. Something may have become more clear and made more clear to you. There could definitely be either somebody, this has already happened, or this is what's coming. Maybe somebody was trying to pretend to give you a new start. Maybe that's where the shadow part of this comes in for the Moon, because somebody could have been coming in for their own reasons, being very selfish, only self-centered. They may have been coming back, trying to get you to take them back again under false pretenses. So be careful with that message. Okay. For some of you, in fact, in general, you may be dealing with somebody who's just not being completely honest. Somebody may be telling you only what they want you to know, but holding back other information. For some of you, you have this tendency to go for either the bad boys or the bad girls, like, the ones that are a little bit on the tough on the outside. For some of you, it's wanting somebody that's very strong, maybe mentally and physically, but it's somebody who's definitely shows strength. It feels like protection to you in one way, but then in another way, when you look at it, it feels like somebody might be either bossy or controlling. So whatever situation fits your situation, whichever story fits your situation, let it make sense to you that way. Again, with the Four of Wands and having the Moon card together, you, again, may be celebrating because you've moved on from a situation that was a bit shady, that was a bit narcissistic, that was not what you intended it to be. It didn't work out the way you thought it would. So that is your message for today. So be careful, pay attention. And if that hasn't happened yet, then you're on the lookout now to maybe not have to take the hit so hard or to have to be fooled so much, because now you've got a heads up to pay attention closely to somebody who's trying to reach out to you, if that's your case right now. All right. Hey, Blonde Raven, long time no see. Amanda's doing great. I'm very well, thank you. We miss you and we love you. I'm glad you're back. Nice to see you. Hey, Mo. Hey, Sierra. Okay. So please hit the like button if you've come into the room. Thank you so much, Jenny. Okay, starting off with the sign of Aries. Aries, what's going on? Who are you dealing with? Or is this you? Aries, the King of Cups comes up. So I don't know if you're the King of Cups. Maybe you are, showing somebody how dominant you can be, showing somebody that you're not going to give in, showing somebody you're not going to fall for their, behaviors, or you're not going to fall for their mischievousness or their lies. For some of you, this card here could be somebody that you're dealing with who looks like the King of Cups, somebody that might be very handsome. They might be very knowledgeable. They also may be in charge of something. They may be a supervisor. They may be a boss. They may be a leader. They may be an entrepreneur. They may have their own business. Whoever this person is that's around you, if this is not you, but if this person feels like they're around you, this is somebody who with one hand cracks the whip and with the other hand gives you love. Cracks the whip and gives you love, back and forth. This is somebody who tries to keep you in their balance, tries to keep you in between like their pillars, okay? Somebody that's not letting you out of the border, so to speak. Somebody's not letting you have the freedom that you want. Somebody's definitely a little bit controlling around you. It's kind of like I can have my cake and eat it too, but you can't. It's kind of like do as I say, but not as I do. For some of you, this person, this King of Cups, feels like they're waiting for something. So again, this could be you, or this could be somebody you're waiting for. Or maybe they are waiting for you. Whichever way this works, it's going to be different for each one of you. But the King of Cups is somebody who's sitting there quite strong, feeling very adamant, feeling very much in charge. They feel like they're waiting for you to approach them. It feels like they are wanting you to come toward them. They're kind of like, nope, I'm staying right here. And I'm not moving. I'm not moving an inch. I'm not giving in at all. Somebody needs to admit they're wrong, or they're trying to get you to admit you're wrong, or you're wanting them to tell you the truth about a situation. You're wanting them to admit that they're wrong. So that's what it's showing today for Aries. So waiting for somebody to respond to something or to clear up a misunderstanding, perhaps. Definitely, Aries, you're waiting for something. But I'll tell you, Aries is not giving in. Either way, Aries is not giving in. And they're not going to fall for your shenanigans. So that's not happening. Leo. Leo, your card for today is the Ace of Swords. So Leo, with the Ace of Swords, it's talking about the universe trying to help you, trying to show you that there is an opportunity for a new beginning, that something is definitely at the highest peak right now. This is a very good time and opportunity for you to move forward. But it feels like with the Ace of Swords, there may have been a couple tears dropped here. With the Ace of Swords, it may be that your king, so to speak, your partner, for a lot of you, or it could be your queen, has disappointed you, maybe had walked away. Because with the Ace of Swords, Leo, it just shows that there might have been some sadness going on. But now, after the teardrops had fallen, now you picked yourself back up. Now you're willing to give something another try. Now somebody's putting you back up on a pedestal where you belong. So Leo, it might have been a little bit heartbreaking or confusing at first, but your energy for today talks about picking yourself up, moving forward, making a different choice, reaching for a goal, not just taking any old job, but reaching for something that you really would like. It's you trying to reach the maximum point of something. For Leos again today, it's all about the universe trying to hand that to you. They're also handing you a sword so that you can, in fact, cut out whatever it is that you don't want anymore. And the universe will help you do that. Sagittarius, you have the Page of Swords. So Sagittarius, you're not sure, or your partner's not sure, whether to take another chance, another swing, another try, whether they're capable of reaching maybe your expectations or them reaching your expectations. It also feels like with this picture that, you know, today's going to be a lot brighter than it's been in the past. It also talks about that there's going to be an opportunity here for you to give something else a try. For some of you, you may be dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. For some of you, you could be dealing with an earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But it doesn't have to mean any of those signs. They're just what I see. I also feel like there's opportunity here for Sagittarius. It's kind of like, you know, you're not completely ready. You're getting ready, or they're getting ready, but they're not quite right there yet to come towards you. They're just not quite ready. Because when somebody's going to swing on something, they're not going to hold the bat all the way down here at the bottom. they're going to have a little bit up to have better leverage and to get more power into that swing. Well, this person's kind of holding it down low. So I'm saying that they're not quite ready, but they're getting ready. So somebody is definitely getting ready for communication with you. All right, Sagittarius? That, in fact, is the fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sag were just completed. We are now on air signs. Air signs, you have the Queen of Swords for, I want to say Aquarius. I wanted to say Gemini, but they told me no Aquarius. So I got to do this backwards. Aquarius, Queen of Swords. So Aquarius, you're definitely looking and paying attention to different sceneries, to different options, maybe to travel, maybe looking forward to something different or making changes to your immediate area. Could be inside your home, could be outside your home, could be cosmetic, it could be shrubs and plants, whatever. But there's also something going on here too, Aquarius, where this card, the Queen of Swords, talks about, I'm just going to go through everything in my life that I don't need, and I'm going to use this sword, and I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to get rid of things that aren't helping me, serving me, or benefiting me in any way, shape, or form. For some of you, it's about having so many things in your closet that you don't even wear. Half of them, they're just there to hang. You know what? Give them back, give them away to somebody that could use them. For some of you, this Queen of Swords, Aquarius, it talks about, too, somebody may have been on the other side who got their wings. So there's an angel on the other side, a family member of such that's very close to you. That person may be trying to help you and guide you in your situation. For some of you, you're looking to reach out maybe to family members. Some of you may be doing a family tree. Some of you may be trying to figure out certain characteristics about your family, maybe having to do with diseases or health. Trying to see maybe what majority of your family had passed away from. For some of you, it's about wanting to be around a crowd or enjoying a crowd, enjoying going out around other people, socializing. And this is talking about, this is coming up for you today, Aquarius. So it's making plans to socialize. Gemini. Ooh, got the devil card. So Gemini, something about addictions, something about obsessions, something about giving someone else your power or your control. It's also talking about, Gemini, that today be careful because, you know, the devil works all day and night. He works 7 days a week and 365 days a year. So be really careful with the energy of the devil card around you today, because somebody could try to tempt you to do things that you necessarily don't want to do. Somebody could also be putting on a wolf. They could be a wolf putting on sheep's clothing. Somebody could be trying to come to you in one way, but they're actually doing something for themselves, making it look like it's for you, but in fact, it's not. It's more like it's about them, what they can achieve through you. For some of you, somebody may make you feel today like you are chained up, like you are stuck, like you can't get out of your situation. Some of you may be just shaking your head today, wanting to give up on a situation. Okay, Gemini? Libra, let's see what comes. All right, Libra. So Libra, there could be a third-party situation going on behind your back. Something going on that you don't really know about. For some of you, Libras, you could be dealing with somebody who's a swinger and not know it. For some of you, you may have been asked to do something that just is not your style. For a lot of you, Libras, this energy today with the Three of Pentacles can definitely talk about also maybe in prayer of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. So for a lot of you, this card could be about praying. Libras trying to pray for something, asking for help in a certain situation. For some of you, it's almost like you're looking up to someone who is of the opposite sex. This person is you're looking to them for encouragement. You're looking to them for approval. You're looking for them for changes and decisions to be made and for them to help you to do so. For some of you, it could be you and another person talking about being involved with the same person. So that would equal the third person. So you and another person could be planning on setting up this third person, this person who had two people in their life, setting them up to call them out on their bullshit of cheating. For some of you Libras, you may in fact hear about a pregnancy, or you may find out that you're pregnant, if that's possible for you. For some of you Libras, it's going back and forth with somebody, and you're wanting somebody close to you, either a close friend, a family member, somebody to back you up. You want somebody to be there with you so that you can address this issue quickly. Yeah, something's going to be addressed quickly today. And it feels like you may even confront somebody about a third-party situation, about not wanting to be a third wheel. Okay, that's fire signs, air signs, water signs. Cancer, your card is the strength card. So Cancerians out there, it is time for you to be able to give your strength or put your strength to the test, because somebody may in fact try to test you to see how much you can take, to see how much pressure you can handle, to see how much work you can get done. Somebody also may be testing your strength as far as helping them through their hard times, or you are getting tested while you're going through these hard times, trying to figure out what's next. How do you get to the next point? For some of you, you're facing something that's very challenging right now, and it feels as if it's overwhelming. But I will say that you're going to be able to succeed through this. It is going to be a little bit more difficult, maybe even a little harder the next couple days. But after that, things will calm way down, where you won't have to be on guard anymore. You won't have to use all of your strength anymore. Okay? Thank you, Go Whiskey. Pisces. We are on Pisces now. So Pisces, somebody's wanting to come close to you. Somebody is definitely wanting to be nice to you, make an offer to you, or give you something. Somebody may be wanting to help you out in career-wise, maybe helping you to find a job. Somebody may also be wanting to open doors for you that you thought were locked. For some of you, this card, in fact, Pisces, talks about an opportunity that is now once again coming around. You may have thought you missed an opportunity before, but Pisces, it feels like something else is coming around. You're going to have another opportunity here, and there's more from where that comes from. So in other words, when things start to get better today, they're going to keep getting better for quite a while, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For 5 more months, things are going to keep getting better. So you will continue to succeed. Yeah, that's nice. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, you turned around here now to be the King of Swords. Now we just spoke about the Knight. Now we're talking about the King. So this is talking about you're dealing with somebody who feels like they can make all the choices and decisions. Hello, Patricia H. It also feels like they want to control you or what's around you, what you do, what you don't do, where you go, who you talk to, who you don't talk to. Somebody may just really be trying to push the limit. Somebody may be trying to make you feel uncomfortable. Somebody may be making you feel like I'm not getting a say in this. This could be your boss. This could be family. This could be an investment. But whatever it is, somebody's making you feel like you don't have a right to make an opinion or to state your opinion. That's not fair. Thank you, Go Whiskey. So that is water signs. Now we're on earth signs. Earth signs, you have the 10 of Cups coming up for Capricorn. So Capricorn, endings and beginnings are right in front of you. Remember that when something didn't work out for you, it was okay because there was a new beginning on the way. You can't have a new beginning without an ending. Something needed to end. Now, it does not mean that that relationship will not reblossom and become even better. For some of you, it is that. For some of you, it absolutely is an ending. You should walk away. You know it was toxic. You know it was no good. But for others of you, there was a miscommunication, a misunderstanding. There was something that's caused separation or for parting. But at the same time, this is coming back now as a celebration. So there is going to be a reunion for a lot of you. For those of you who definitely should have walked away from a person who wasn't treating you the way they should, or understanding or respecting you at the same time, then that person, yeah, you should have let go. And that is about the ending here. And that you're going to be very happy that you let somebody go, because you're going to be able to move on and create such a beautiful rainbow for yourself. That's what that's talking about. But for others of you, like I said, if you were in a situation that didn't end because somebody cheated, that didn't end because somebody lied, but it did end because there was a problem with communication, then that will come back and replace itself. Yeah. Thank you, Go Whiskey. So now we are on Virgo. Virgo, you have the Knight of Cups. With the Knight of Cups, Virgo, there is an opportunity here There's an opportunity here, Virgo. But for you, this person that wants to come in and bring you something, it's kind of like, do I see what I really see? Is this really the person that's coming toward me? For some of you, it's about maybe wanting somebody to come and bring you something, bring you some good news, maybe to teach you something new. For some of you, oh, this card with this person, they're willing to cross boundaries. They're willing to cross even waters. They're willing to come a distance. So if you're in love with somebody that's a distance away, somebody's willing to come and travel a distance to get to you, to make this offer to you. Or somebody may offer it while they're far away, saying that, you know, I want to marry you. I want to be with you. And when I come there, then I'm going to make that offer to you. For some of you. For others of you, you might be a little hesitant on how you're going to cross. You may be a little concerned and worried if you're going to make it into something. For some of you, it could be worrying about the relationship, whether it's going to make it. You could be worrying that when they finally do come, if they do come, if they're able to cross this water, some of you may feel a little worried or discontent, thinking that this person may just turn around and go back the other way. But I don't see that. I see them coming towards you and making an offer. So if some of you are waiting for an offer on a home that you're selling, if you're waiting for an offer on a car that you're selling or anything you're selling, then know that something's coming through. There is going to be something very soon coming up. For a lot of you, there is also something that feels like a disability to me. Maybe somebody has a disability around you, or maybe you do. And you need to find something that's more comfortable, something that's more fitting and suiting for you, something that may not have a lot of steps, something that may have a ramp if you need a wheelchair. But there's definitely something that's going to accommodate you, and I love that, because you should have everything that you need in order to be able to survive and exist through your daily activities. So now we're on Taurus, correct? Am I on Taurus now? Go whiskey. Yep. So Taurus, I'm shuffling for you. There's a reason I'm shuffling for you. And then I feel like Pisces needs another message. So let me do a Taurus, and then let me give Pisces another message. I don't know what's going on. All right. So Taurus, you are dealing with a hermit, or you are, in fact, the hermit. You're not wanting to be seen. You're not wanting to be heard. You're not wanting people to follow you. You're out in the dark all the time. Maybe you sleep all day and you're up all night. For a lot of you Tauruses, this could definitely be about spying on something, looking very carefully at something, trying to see something without letting anybody know that you see it or that you're aware of it or you acknowledged it. Maybe, Taurus, you're watching your neighbor's windows. Maybe you're paying attention to something that they're doing that you think might not be legal or may not be okay, something you disagree with. For some of you, you may be looking for an animal that keeps coming in your yard at nighttime. You might have set a trap. For some of you, there's a lot of different things going on with this card. For some of you, it's being careful not to slip something up, not to slip up, not to mess up, worrying about making a mistake, worrying about not doing something right. For some of you, it's about a performance. Maybe you're a professional performer. Maybe you sing or you do music or you dance. Whatever it is, you're afraid that you're going to either make a mistake or that you're going to slip and fall in front of everybody or that your balance won't be perfect. For some of you, it could be a sports issue. Definitely trying to get over a certain hurdle. For some of you, there's something going on in your life where it's really not that big a deal, but this molehill, you've turned into a mountain. And now you feel like you can't climb this big mountain, even though it's really just a molehill. You just got to step over it. Don't make it more than what it really has to be. That's your message. Now let me get back to Pisces. Okay, Pisces. So Pisces, your extra card is the Eight of Wands, which talks about fast energy, something coming in quickly. Somebody's wanting to communicate, and they're not going to hold back much longer. This is definitely energy coming in, moving forward, unexpected energy. This is somebody who's wanting to communicate, who wants to talk to you, who does want to rectify a situation, and may want to get back together. It may not just be to clear something up. It may be to improve and to build something up as well. Now, again, thank you for hitting the like button if you've come into the room. Now, let's see. All right. So what I want to do is show you an example of, hold on. So I want to show you an example of my island time wellness cards. So with my island time wellness cards, they look like this. So I want to show you an example by saying to those of you who have hit the like button, the card that came up was passion. Now I did do a card, or actually 2 cards for you for this morning, for when you first came into the room. So you might want to recheck that if you missed it. But this card here, passion, talks about insane chemistry. When we talk about insane chemistry, this also can talk about, liking each other equally. It can talk about having a lot of fun. It can talk about not even understanding how in the hell we connect so well, or how we get along so well when we're so different. We're quite opposite. But yet it's insane the way that we can communicate, the way we can finish each other's sentences, the way that we can harmonize between one another, the way that we can agree to disagree on things, and the way that we can come to a happy medium when your opinion and my opinion are different. So this card here, passion, again, is about an insane chemistry. That for those of you who hit the like button, there's an insane chemistry between you and someone, a chemistry that can't be explained into words, a chemistry that both of you feel the same exact way about, but are doing nothing about it. This chemistry is definitely in pursuit of you. It's wanting to have fun with you. This is somebody wanting to get to know you better. Maybe not sure the journey to take to get to you, but they know that they want this. For some of you, it could be somebody who backed up. For some of you, it could be somebody who walked out. For some of you, it could be somebody who learned their lesson through walking out and backing up. So this is the kind of card that gives you the message. One card gives you the message for what's going on possibly in your life. So I'm sure what I just read made sense to someone in this audience, because again, it's about having that passion for somebody, having that unexplained, unrealistic sometimes energy or feeling of insane chemistry between the two of you. Something that neither one of you can explain. Something that neither one of you even understand. Why do I tolerate this? Why do I put up with that bullshit? Why do I allow them to come in? Why do I keep taking them back? That's why. It's that insane chemistry. So for some of you, that insane chemistry is what got you to the point where you are now. Some of you are trying to get that back. Some of you want that same feeling back for both you and your partner. Some of you remember when the equality between both of you was exactly even the same, where you both wanted to love so much, you both wanted to be in love so much, and you both wanted to make love so much. Then things started to change. You got to a point in the situation where the chemistry, that fire, began to fizzle down. That huge bonfire turned into a small candle flame. Kind of like when you saw the big fire, when you first met them, when you first got involved with them, everything seemed spectacular, amazing, unbelievable, almost impossible. Then as things got more comfortable, or somebody started taking advantage of the blessing they had with the other person, they started taking advantage of you or you of them, things began to change. And that huge bonfire turned into nothing but a lighter's flame or a candle flame. And for some of you, this particular flame went out. Now, a lot of you are trying to figure out, how can I get that flame to come back? How can I get that person to feel the same thing I feel? let me throw a card on top of that. We need answers here. Don't leave us hanging now. Shit. We need answers. Okay. Shoot, I just saw it too. That's exactly it. So the card that I saw, I'm trying to see if it'll come up again. Okay. That came out. All right. All right. So the card that I saw was in fact the Emperor card, which shows that with this card, with this insane chemistry, why? What's so hard? What's the struggle? Why can't I get it back? It's because of this person. We know how the Emperor can be. We know how the Emperor can be stubborn. We know how the Emperor can kind of take charge of things. But we also know that the Emperor is full of energy. He's full of charm. He's full of good looks. He's full of personality. Also, he's full of himself. He's a bit full of himself. But at the same time, this person, although he's protected and guarded, maybe has many friends around, but this person truly holds the key to your heart. You've only got one key that you gave out. And unless you get that key back, you can't give it to somebody else to take your heart. When you look at the Emperor, he's comfortable sitting in this chair. He's comfortable right now. He's okay with the way things are at this moment. However, things are going to change because he decided. He decided to take that key. And I say that's the key that he's holding. He decided to take that key and he's going to get up and he's going to walk toward your heart. There's going to be communication. There's going to be talk. There's going to be lessons. There's going to be challenges. But most of all, there's going to be you and this person. Question is, now you're going to have the power. The ball is going to be in your court. You're going to be able to make a decision on what you want to do. Do you want to take your key back forever? Do you want to pretend that you want to take your key back just to try to teach him a lesson? Or do you want him to keep the key because he'll forever hold that key to your heart? That's going to be your choice. But anyway, this is the daily for today, for Tuesday, June 15th, 2021. Now, I am going to be coming on here offering readings. My readings are going to be, I can't rush through them. I'll be taking my time with your reading. So 3 readings may take an hour for me to get done, but I will do them the way that they need to be done until the message gets across. My reading will be on these particular cards, the Island, Time, Wellness. And the reason that I chose those cards is because remember what I told you, that these cards, they got magic to them. They come very deep. This is very deep in thought. These cards might take you places that you haven't been before. These cards might give you the information maybe that you need to hear. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's bad. Maybe you need to hear, you need to leave them alone and go on your own. Maybe you need to hear that, be patient, they're coming. Maybe you need to hear about, you know what, zip everybody out and start fresh. Maybe you need to hear that a family member is sabotaging something. Whatever the situation is, these cards will either talk about your partner, or these cards will talk about you and your partner, or these cards will just talk about you. So what risk are you willing to take? So I'll be offering these readings. They will be $120. I will do them live. You can get in line, first come, first serve. But it will be almost just like having a phone reading with me. Almost. Not 30 minutes, but at least probably 10, 15 minutes, which is a good amount of time for each one. So calculate the time, how long it's going to take to get to you if you choose to get this reading. Your choice. All right? I'll see you guys very soon, like moments away.